Developer at Techland on Dying Light 2 has sparked a interest in fans lately, mostly pertaining to the developer's breaking of silence regarding the project, as rumors started to spread, ranging from a potential Microsoft accusation deal to the project being canned. Dying Light 2 is still very much on the way. Techland has now reassured players about the project and that the new information about Dying Light 2 is coming very soon. While fans wait out on the game with bated breath, Dying Light 2 might need to avoid a well-known open-world trope to ensure delivering on its promises, which is the sense of scale. And in this video we're gonna see Dying Light's 2 open world has to prove one big point. After a long wait on behalf of zealous fans, developer Techland has finally doled out some information about Dying Light 2 that should reassure fans of the game's development. The developer has recently claimed that Dying Light 2 would feature an open world, remember this, 4 times bigger than the original game size. So that means here you take slums and here you take Old Town, combine them and you'll get Dying Light 2. Techland also goes in depth about how making a big open world isn't a big of an issue, mostly due to the C engine, which allows for the rapid creation of assets within an open world space. The C engine features a tool named City Builder, which supposedly allows developers to draw up a full city map without laying down each individual wall. Additionally, the tool contains a lot of features that should allow the developers to easily tweak any changes to the map, which should result in the team focusing more on creative design rather than technical competency, which is a great thing because now they can go up in the details and make every single spot mean something. Developers tend to focus a big chunk of development resources on creating huge, seamless spaces for players to get lost in. As Techland admitted, technological advancements have allowed such fantasies to be easily achieved. It's more important than ever to keep the scale of the world limited to a degree where the available content can easily be spread all across that world. Dying Light's 2 developers have seemingly kept such a thing as its focus, with team's senior programmer touting the C engine as a driving force for level designers to easily flex their creative muscles. The game, of course, has a heavy focus on parkour, so it makes sense to create a plethora of different movement routes throughout the city, which should ideally make use of the game's parkour mechanics fully. Of course, they need to make the parkour system so good. There are big streets and you have to cross them somehow, so they need to make a great path. In addition to this, Dying Light's 2 open world is touted to be directly reactive to player choice. The gameplay trailers and interviews suggest the narrative setup to be the biggest evolution for the series, and thus, the open world should be restricted to a scale where changes can be tracked and felt by the player. 2017's Zelda, for example, Breath of the Wild, and 2018's Red Dead Redemption 2 are great examples of how to make a large-scale open world that is as rewarding to explore as it is grandiose in scale. Hopefully Dying Light 2 and its open world can join their ranks as being one of the better open world games in the last few years, or maybe in the whole game community. And I'm really excited for this world. I just hope they don't make it like you think you have open world but you cannot fully explore it, which would be so lame, but I think Techland is hiding something very special for us. And tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this open world and 4 times bigger than the original? And of course, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you little potatoes very soon. Bye bye everyone.